Morning, Miss Williams Law.
Morning, Mr. Goss.
Good morning, Dante.
Good morning, Harry.
Morning, Mr. Goss.
You have an officer in the breakout room, Mr. Goss.
Okay. I don't have a. No. You know what?
Just find out who he's here for, please. So
All right.
I'm pulling all the trial files out. I can hand them to you. Just to, if they don't come, then they don't show. But you'll have them if they do, and officers show. All right.
Okay. Morning, Bob.
Morning. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
All right, let's get going. I mean, James Elizabeth's file. Aisha,
Yeah, I'm here.
good morning. What's your last name, please?
Greer. G-R-I-E-R.
I-E-R?
Yeah.
Good morning. Counsel for Leon.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I'm going to put you, well, let's see if the attorney shows up, the officer shows up. Rule, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you to breakout room. All right. Let's call the city of, are you ready, Ms. Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
The city of Detroit versus James Julian Elizabeth, case number SP 133-91691. Appearance for the record, please. Although no appearance necessary. Let's Mr. Elizabeth, state your name for the record, please.
James Julian Elizabeth.
Right. Today is the date and time set for review. I do see that you made necessary payments. I've not gotten any other tickets down here. So what I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to dismiss your case.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge. Good morning, Madam Clerk. Good morning.
All right. If I'm going to dismiss the case, Mr. Elizabeth.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Best of luck to you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great day as well.
Officer's on.
Toner is out.
She said that he took the impediment last time she was on court. So she don't know why.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Moto G Cure.
Okay.
What's your name, please?
It's okay. No, I did. Okay. I had to go.
Moto G Cure.
Hold on.
So, Mr. Moran, You're going to have basically by watching the clock at 9 o'clock, if the officer does not show, then we will call the case. If the officer does show, then we will put you in a breakout room, give you an opportunity to retry it and see if we can come to a resolution. All right.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right. On the Moto G Cure, the gentleman with the beard, you're looking into the camera now. Can you
Yes, sir.
unmute? Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Can you state your name, please?
Your Honor, Michael Garrison.
Good morning to you. Officer Morris here. I don't know who's on that ticket. You know, all the trial files. Printed copies of those things out too.
Okay.
All right.
Leon James.
Where'd she go?
So Leon, so that's who we need. That's who we need. So we can go ahead and talk to the officers and you. And the office, his counsel.
Okay, I thought she was in the patient.
Boy,
I got one more thing.
No problem. I did that so you wouldn't forget.
No. I was right there.
Okay, let's move on to Mrs. Lavelle.
Yes, Dominique Lavelle.
This is the city of Detroit versus Dominique Denise Lavelle. Case numbers SP 1257078, counts 1 and 2. SP 1319576, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1319579, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1327991. SP 2368217, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1368214, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Lavelle. Would you announce your name to the court, please? Dominique Denise Lavelle. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
All right, this is the day and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Lavelle, what was our last conversation?
I had got my permit. I was getting my license. I do my road test tomorrow.
Run our driver's license, please.
Say that one more time.
I'm
sorry.
I'm gonna run your driver's license.
Okay. I was wondering if I could get like another week so that way I can have the license to show you. I have my permit, but I just need to get my license, and I can't take my road test until tomorrow.
All right, I have an offer here, counsel, for your client for blocking traffic, amended count. I guess that's for the speeding ticket. 2, allowing $240 a piece, and 1 improper plate. None of which, so that's 240 plus 175. the misdemeanors will be dismissed if your client pays the fines and costs. Her license is valid. The misdemeanors will just be dismissed upon payment, and the blocking traffic, amended count of blocking traffic is a civil infraction. It does not affect your driver's license unless you do not pay it. So with that being said, that is the offer. I'm going to put you in a breakout room to speak with counsel regarding the offer, and you can ask any questions. What I would like to do, Mr. Ceramic and Mr. Baughman, is that I would like to have the advice of rights form read to them so they completely understand that. Acknowledge at some point we want to get a signed advice of rights form, but at this point now, let's get at least go over their advice of rights form with them. Make sure they know they have an absolute right to a trial by judge or jury. That's one of the most important ones, but all of them are important. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the counsel, Ms.
Lavelle.
Bell, sorry, and we'll go from there.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay, Lockhart. Lockhart,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning to you. Let's see what's going on with this case. No, I don't. Lockhart.
So,
This is the city of Detroit. Let's strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Stephen Anthony Lockhart. Case number SX4025429, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zorianik for Mr. Lockhart, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
Stephen Lockhart.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, we'd ask that the warrant be set aside. Mr. Lockhart did appear today. We're asking to conduct a pretrial today.
Very well. I'm gonna set aside the warrant. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, and I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. I would like to. I'm gonna also set aside the defaults on the civil infractions and give your client an opportunity to be heard on those issues as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I do not have any actual complaints, just ROAs, and you know how I feel about those. I can get the state attorney in here to give you an offer, or we can set a trial date. And you can retry the case on that date if we do have the necessary complaint to proceed.
Set it for a bench trial date, Your Honor.
You want to speak to the lawyer, Mr. Lockhart, to get some understanding, or you understand what's going on?
Yeah, I'd like to speak to him.
All right, there'll be a breakout room notice coming up on your screen, sir. Just hit join when it appears.
This is Brianna Marie Borovic.
Yes, good morning, Judge.
All right, good morning to you. On that Samsung device. Good morning to you. Driving a car. On the Samsung device.
Yes,
Good morning. What is your name, please?
Marquise Grice.
Keith. What's that?
Grice.
Price. Good morning to you. Somebody was on an iPhone, they may have changed their name already. On the phone is 313-658-3654. What's your name, please?
Good morning, this is Sana Lawhorn.
Lawhorn?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Lawhorn.
Good morning.
Someone said hello.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
What's your name, please?
My name is Taiwan Hodge. I don't know if I'm in the right room.
It doesn't sound like you are, but let's check and see if we can help you get to the right place if you're not.
Thank you so much, sir. You're right on me.
Mr. Taiwan Cadell Hodge.
Yes, Your Honor.
You need to be in Judge Millhouse's courtroom. Let me get you the information for Judge Millhouse. You have an ink pen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
The courtroom phone number is 313-965-2296. The Zoom ID should be 360-340-0340. How does that go with the 40 numbers?
Judge, it should be 360-360-0340.
Okay, there it is. 360-360-0340.
That's the ID number that I put in?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Have a great day.
Judge, we're ready on Lockard.
All right, Officer Rob.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Who are you here for?
I'm here for Isaiah Grant.
Very well. Good morning. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, talk to the lawyer.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Locker. Mr. Locker, I've allowed you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Judge, we'd like to set this matter for a bench trial date.
Okay, very well. Mr. Lockhart, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, your trial date is going to be February 16th, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further. Have a very good day. Good luck to you, sir. See you back on the 16th of February.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Level.
Ready.
Lavelle. I'm sorry.
Lavelle, I'm sorry. Something, I get it in my head, and I've given you an opportunity, Ms. Lavelle, to speak with also in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
My client is going to waive rights. I did review with her the state approved form for advice of rights. She's going to waive those rights here. And now, Your Honor, make a factual basis and plea according to the recommendation. Thanks.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Lavelle?
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, now, did the counsel go over your advice of rights in the breakout room?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Did you have any questions regarding those rights?
No.
All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions kind of related I'd like to put on the record. First of all, ma'am, you understand that the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
All right, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let's start with ma'am. Let's draw your attention back to March the 14th, 2022 at around 2:48 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 7 Mile and Finlawn Street. Ma'am, did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
I'm sorry. Can you say the date one more time?
March the 14th, 2022 at around 2:48 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, on that date and time, ma'am, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have a valid driver license at the time.
Very well. And on that same date and time, ma'am, did that officer ask you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle?
Yes, it was expired.
Very well. That was my next question. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to find you guilty of the amended counts of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive and of improper plates. Those are 0-point offenses. Those are misdemeanors, but they will not abstract to the Secretary of State. And I told you I would dismiss those misdemeanors upon payments. It's going to be $240 a piece for each one of those offenses. Dismiss upon payment. Okay, let me draw your attention to February 28th, 2022 at around 1:53 p.m. in the area of State Fair in Greeley and the city of Detroit. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes,
On that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle?
yes,
And during the operation of that motor vehicle, ma'am, were you asked, or during the time of that operation of that motor vehicle, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
yes,
You couldn't do so, could you?
no.
Why is that?
I didn't have a valid driver license.
Very well. You want to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. There's going to be another $240 fine that I will dismiss upon payment. And as it relates to the civil infraction, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. It's gonna be $175 fine. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I will dismiss all other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Lavelle, when can you pay?
I can start paying in the next 2 weeks. That's when I get paid again. Do I have to pay it all in once? Or can I have separate dates?
Listen to this. How about you have two options? You can sit back and you give me I'll give you an opportunity to give me a date, a realistic date, when you can have this stuff paid. And I'll decide whether I'll accept that date or not, or I can send you downstairs to set up a payment plan. So mine is like a payment plan, but it's on your own type payment plan, you know what I mean? So you can, if you say I need 30 days, you can put $100 this week, $400 the next week, or however you choose to do it. But theirs is gonna be set up, they're gonna need your information and all of that stuff. So you take your pick on which way you wanna try to accomplish this.
I get paid every 2 weeks. I can have it all paid off by March 3rd.
All right, that's a date right there. Let's see, March 3rd. All right, I'm gonna do a little better than that. I'm gonna have you a review date by March the 20th.
Thank you.
Very much welcome, 2023. I want you to come back on that date in that morning. Be the first one like you were today. And if it's all paid off, then we can get you out of here very quickly and close those cases out.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. I wish you the best of luck, and have a great rest of your day, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Donna, what was that date? March 20th?
March the 20th. All right.
On the telephone number ending in 3654, can you tell me your name?
Lawhorn, Sana, Lawhorn.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenneth Lawhorn. Okay, thank you.
All the officers showing up today.
Not mine though, right, Judge?
Who's yours? Yeah, I think yours showed up first. So
Jones, is he here?
No, I haven't seen Jones. I thought Dante said that yours was Moore, D. Moore, but I could be mistaken. He did say that, I thought, but
I think mine is Martez Jones.
okay, there's Mr. Corporal Proxy. Good morning to you. It's like a kumbaya in break room 1.
Good morning, Judge. Can you send me another prompt to break room 1?
It's there.
Yeah, I was trying to hit it and hit something else.
Or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil ones. Amen. And what I hear out of there is let your yes mean yes and your no mean no.
Okay, let's move on to, did you get it, Corporal Proxy? Yeah, he's in, well, it should be,
No.
you have to tap your screen or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to do it on my own. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Now, Brianna, okay, here we go. All right, this is the city of Detroit.
Hey.
Officer Nelson.
Good morning.
There, Officer Johnson, good morning. There is here. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Brianna Marie
Orbits. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
310-3786. Strike that.
Come here.
7816. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zaranek, for Miss Orbis, Your Honor. Please state your name, ma'am.
Brianna Marie Orbits.
Okay. Trial.
Oh, what TV chip?
Why don't I see her on the docket now? I saw her. Oh, here it is.
She's
Today
at
is the time set for a pretrial in the matter.
I did.
very bottom of page 2.
I got it. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. This is a EWOP ticket, and this ticket does not have any reduction. Why don't you take the time, speak to your client, and see what is actually going on here, and then let us see how you want to proceed with this ticket here, Mr. Zaranek. They're particularly harsh on these tickets, but let's see what your client has going on. All right.
Okay.
Join the breakout room, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So for Leon, he's up. Let's see if we can.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Let's see if we can get Mr. Goss. I put all the officers in the breakout room. And you said the officer didn't show for Leon? Are these all trials right here?
Yes.
I see Leon. Oh, I see Leon. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Omar Guillermo Leon, case number SP 1407355, counts 2, and SP 1407487. Appearance for the record, please.
Ride Murad, P83665, on behalf of Mr. Omar Leon. This appear today's the time and date set for formal hearing, Judge. We'd accordingly move for dismissal for officer's failure to appear.
See how quick you got those words out?
I'm sorry, Judge.
I said, I wanted everybody to see how quick you got those words out.
Try my best, Judge.
Let's see, I don't have a file for Leon. I just have an ROA. What's going on with Leon? Well, you printed out some things and they want Leon. No, this is Leon. Okay, all right. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in the matter, and it is now 9:10. The officer was supposed to summons to be here at 8:30. I give him a half-hour grace period, which I think is more than enough time. And Officer Martez Jones has not appeared. So with that being said, I am going to grant your motion to dismiss.
Thank you, Your Honor. Always great to see you, Judge.
Always. Very good. I'll see you soon. And Mr. Leon, you have a great day. Good luck to you.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you. You as well, Your Honor.
Now, I know I asked already. I'm trying to remember. Oh, Greer. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Aisha Greer. Case number SP 1370616, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1370931. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, Ms. Greer?
Aisha Greer.
Today is the date and time set for a couple of Greers here. Help me out, counsel. What's today and the date time set for, you know?
I'm looking now.
The person that just joined and you only have a first name is of Troy.
All right, somebody's interrupting. Show cause. Go ahead, Councilor Raymond.
We waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint, Your Honor, and ask that a not guilty plea be entered for arraignment purposes here. Thank you.
I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna get your client a $0 bond. And I am going to please give her an offer. What is the do you have registration for this vehicle, Ms. Greer?
I apologize. My baby just got in the way. I do have registration. Yes, I do.
All right, so listen, this you can either take a blocking traffic $175, or you can set a trial date formal hearing and contest the matters. I'll $175. I'll dismiss the other 2 tickets. I'll amend the speeding ticket to a blocking traffic.
And then I would just pay the fine for the blocking traffic.
Correct. That's a 0-point offense. Civil infraction that does not abstract to the Secretary of State is what I call akin to an expensive parking ticket. And then
I'm fine with that.
Dismiss. You're all right with that? Or,
yeah.
will you, on behalf of your client, Mr. Hoffman, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
Yes, I do so stipulate. Thank you.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
I stipulate the probable cause for the
All right,
recommendation here. Thank you.
$175, I'm gonna fine you, based on that stipulation, I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay, ma'am?
I can pay now.
All right, it's gonna be, pay it at any div dat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or I'm told you can upload that div dat app on your phone, or you come down to the courthouse. Those are the two best ways that I can tell you to pay it. That's gonna get there immediately. As soon as my clerk enters into the system, you'll see $175 by blocking traffic, and then the other two cases will be closed out, and you can pay it then, okay?
So the show cause hearing that's scheduled for Monday on the 30th, I don't have to worry about that.
No, everything is, that's why you weren't on the dime. What brought you here today?
When I came on and back in December, they told me to come today.
So that's why I didn't see you. All right, so that is going to be, you don't have to worry about anything else. Everything, as long as you pay the $175, then the other things are gonna be closed up.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, you too.
All right, there's Grabowski.
Your Honor. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is the city of Detroit versus Octavia Grabowski, case numbers SP 131-69391, SP 134-91751, SP 134-9190, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ma'am, your name, please.
Avia Simone Grabowski.
You got the super lawyers waiting in line to represent you, Ms. Grabowski.
I'm glad. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Do you have a driver's license, Ms. Grabowski?
Yes, Your Honor.
Runner driver's license. Please. All right. Let's pass that matter. Do we need to go back on the record with Mrs. Orbit?
Yes, Judge. We just need a bench trial date.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Brianna Orvick, case number U3103786. Ms. Orvick, I have given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room, and the counsel indicates that you want a bench trial date.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to grant you that. The trial date will be February 16th, 2023 at 9 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, ma'am, you are free to leave. Wish you to have a great day and the best of luck to you. All right, I'll see you back on the 16th.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
All right, you as well.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I do have, all right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Grabowski.
Cover your mouth, Mama.
Ms. Grabowski, it just appears that you may need some driver re-education.
I hear you, Your Honor.
You agree?
I'm not going to disagree.
But you're not gonna agree?
I'm going to go with whatever recommendation you think would be best suited for me. I'll agree. And Your Honor, you actually mentioned that to me before, and I did take heed and I took the course, but actually I didn't even sign up for it until this morning. I had to wait until my direct deposit hit, but I didn't realize that there was a certain time frame. And so as we speak, I am actually on that page as well, letting the time go down. That way it will allow me to take the final quiz that can then be sent over to you.
Oh, so we already had this discussion.
Yes.
What we said before.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna see what my notes told me.
Okay.
All right. All right. Are you gonna be? When will you be done?
Well, let me look right now because it's like there's an actual timer. So I've got like almost 2 hours before I can take the final quiz.
So you got your check today, right?
Yes.
Waiting on that. I'm sure everybody's waiting on their check. You need to set aside at least $175 on that check.
Okay.
All right, and give me that that document that you completed the course, and then come back. When you come back, you want to come back next week?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set a pre-trial date for next week, 1/26/2023 at 8:30 a.m. All right, come on back next week with that course and that 175. We'll close these matters out.
Okay. Thank you for the time, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a great day now.
You as well.
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize, Your Honor.
What's that?
I'm just that I
yes,
didn't know if
yes. Your client is let's see here. Donna?
Yes. Is there an offer from the people?
Oh, yeah. All right, Bennett is here. So let me get I've done what I can do. Mr. Goss needs to get in that breakout room.
Excuse me, Your Honor. This is Officer Hill.
Come on, Officer Hill. Were you here on?
Leon Gaines. I'm just trying to check in. I got 3 other courtrooms. I'm checking in. I'm just trying to let you know I'm here.
Yeah, I saw you. You're good.
Mr. Gaines here too, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gaines, where are you, Mr. Gaines? Let's see, what device are you on?
I'm on my cell phone, the iPhone.
I got you. All right, so let's, I just summons the city attorney into the room. So we got Mr. Gaines is here. So for trials. Mr. Gaines says he's tired. He's trying to put all this stuff behind him.
Yes, Your Honor. I also I took the class that you had asked me to take. But my phone that I had at the time had went out on me, so I don't have the certificate. But I have.
You know what that says to me, right?
I can tell you if you want it.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, I can tell you everything I learned in the class. I can tell you how many courses it was. I could tell you.
That's where I was going with that. We'll see where that goes.
Okay.
Let me just get Mr. Goss in that breakout room because I got people waiting. I got everybody waiting. All right.
Okay, yeah, this Officer Hill. So I'll check back with you. I'm gonna check into these other courtrooms. Okay.
All right, check in there and let's get back quick because Mr. Gaines is here.
Okay, Your Honor. Thanks.
And Your Honor, for Jamal Ghanem, just waiting for the city attorney.
Yes. So once he speaks I'm putting all these files up for him. Once he comes in and speaks to them, I'll give you an opportunity, as well as all the other lawyers, an opportunity to pre-try the case again to see if there can not get some resolution on the trial stuff.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, well, in the meantime, let's go with Garrison.
Thank you for your patience, Your Honor.
No problem. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Michael Caleb Garrison, case number SP126388871, SP1264261, SP126435051, SP1372649, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello, Your Honor.
Bob Zeranek for Mr. Garrison, Your Honor. Please state your name, Mr. Garrison.
Michael Garrison.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter. Good morning to you, Mr. Garrison. I don't have an offer here. He's got a violation of a restricted license, which can be particularly troublesome. Do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
Not yet. I just started working again, so I can pay for everything.
All right. Well, let's get to the actual question.
Yes.
Do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, I have not renewed my license yet.
So let me give you a little piece of advice, right?
Yes, sir.
This is not legal advice. This is just like common sense advice. If you don't have a valid driver's license, I wouldn't call in the court in the driver's seat of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been commuting.
Right.
I've been commuting with a coworker.
That's it. I just. You don't have to respond.
I understand.
All right. Who's on this case?
Zeranek.
Zeranek? All right. Well, he's got I don't have an offer in the file here. And
Your Honor.
Yes, there's Mr. Goss there.
I'm looking.
Please, Counselor.
May it please the Honorable Court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the people. Your Honor, I would suggest that Mr. Garrison adjourn this and get his driver's license, most of his issues will go away with that
I
driver's
don't know if
license.
he can get his driver's license. I don't know his situation.
I can, actually. I know I can. I just haven't had the money till I started working, and it's been very tight. And I can, and I
Be a problem.
I understand. Thank you, Your Honor. Wednesday, I can make an appointment after work to go in and do it.
So we'll give him an opportunity to get a valid driver's license. How long is it gonna take?
Wednesday, I will be able to, because I work late, so I can go in. I think Wednesday, the Secretary of State is open late, Your Honor, so I can schedule that. I think that's the only time.
Come back on February the 3rd?
Yes, Your Honor, I should have it by then for sure.
All right, I'm gonna reset this to a pretrial, another pretrial date, give you an opportunity to get a valid driver's license, and that will get you a much better offer and bring some valid registration and insurance. And bring some of that money that you got that you're gonna make from this new job too, all right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a
Thank
very
you.
good rest of the day.
I'll see you February 3rd. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Goss. Is he there? All right, he's in the breakout room now. He's got a long list of officers to speak to. And so we'll get people that have a trial at some point on the road. Overall.
Your Honor, this officer, can you send me to the breakout room with him?
You're already in there.
Am I? Okay, thanks.
Well, no. All right, go ahead. No, you aren't. All right. Let's go ahead with overall.
Yes, sir.
Shante Lamar overall.
Yes, sir.
You've been in front of me before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
For the same stuff, right?
Pretty much.
Do you have a alcohol problem?
No.
Of course you're gonna say that, right? City of Detroit versus Shante Lamar overall, case number SP131-8536, counts 1 and counts 2, SP131-85371, and SP131-85372. Appearance for the record, please.
Mr. Overall, Your Honor, please state your name, sir.
Shante Lamar overall.
Overall has lawyers waiting in line to represent him too. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Councilman.
Judge, we were going to ask, the defendant did appear today. I don't know what the reason is that he missed prior to this, but we're asking for a pretrial date today.
As it relates to arraignment.
Waive the formal reading, stand mute, Your Honor.
I mean, they're not guilty pleading client behalf, you decline a $0 bond. And The main charge is open intoxicant motor vehicle driver. The offer for that, which I call a non-offer, is a open intoxicant motor vehicle passenger. The reason why I call it a non-offer is because the punishment is the same. I'll fine him $240, and it's going to be 2 points on his driver's license, and it's going to be an alcohol-related offense on his driver's license.
Are the other two matters dismissed, Judge?
Well, he's got 3 matters. He's got 1 civil infraction. I'll set aside the default in that. And yeah, we can dismiss the other 3 matters.
Okay, could I have a breakout room with them, Judge?
So he's an
Thank you.
absolute right to a trial. He wants to take a plea, and let him know. Please go over his advice or rights with him.
Will do, Judge.
Thank you. Join the room, Mr. Overall, please. Hey. Landrum?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, sir. Okay. What give me the pronunciation of your first name?
Mukhtar.
Mukhtar. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Mukhtar Landrum. Case numbers. SP 1300333, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name for the record, sir.
Mukhtar Land.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause in the matter. Go ahead, Counselor, on the show cause.
I received the notice for the court date. I received that after the date. So I received my notice late. That's why I didn't show up the first time.
And I'll tell you this, that the case was, the allegations were made on February 19th. And they didn't get down here to the court until 5 months later on 7/27/2022. For that reason, well, it's not even in show, it's not even in the unsafe manner, it's not in that. This is a case, did you waive the, reading, Mr. Bachman, Raymond? What happened to Bachman?
Mr. Bachman, you're on mute.
Yeah.
Your Honor, can I break in for a second?
Of course.
On Leon Gaines, it's going to be a FDD and dismiss the other two with Officer Hill.
Hold on 1 second.
You're good to go. No problem.
Mr. Is that the, Murad, is that your case? What happened to Counselor, Murad? I have Counselor Shabbat here.
Yes, yes.
Shahab here.
Yes.
Why don't you take care of his case, Mr. Goss? I'm gonna
Yes.
put you in a breakout room, and then you can speak to him. You can speak to him.
Great, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bachman.
Yes, Your Honor.
As far as arraignment purposes.
We're gonna waive any more formal reading and ask that a not guilty plea be entered on behalf of the defendant.
I'm gonna enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Landrum, based on the nature of the allegation, this pedestrian disregarding officer, the city wants to speak to the officer about the incident, give his version of it. So why don't you come back? We'll set a trial date. You come back on the 16th of February.
Are they gonna send me a notice?
Yeah, they should. Are you still at the Halen address?
Yep.
They should, but don't rely on the notice necessarily. Let's make sure you know right now, the 16th of February is at 9 a.m.
16th of February at 9 a.m.
All right.
Yep.
And we'll take care, we'll get some resolution on that date, all right?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good rest of your day. Good luck to you.
All right. Thanks. You have a great one as well.
Thank you. All right. I think Bryce is here for trial. So let's see, who's not here for trial? Bryce is here for trial. Little John is not here for trial, are you?
No, I'm not here for trial.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Littlejohn, you've been here before in front of me?
Yeah, yep, you sent me to take the class.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Yes, I did it.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, they say they sent it to. They said they were sending it to you. I didn't have your email, but I got I printed the copy out anyway.
Let's see what your copy says. Let's see here. Push it up to the screen. Slide it over a little bit. Other way. Keep on, keep on. All right, that is it. All right, so he has taken class. Congratulations on that.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Then, why is Sherry Maggie here on our document? Okay. The open, the VAC, the high VAC, I thought we dismissed that. No, she's got the high VAC. I don't know. For him.
Your Honor, I just got out of the Baker room with the prosecutor. Sorry to interrupt.
All right, let me get an offer for you, Mr.
Your Honor.
Yes.
The prosecutor is okay with blockading on Jamal Ghanem. I don't know if we can process that. I apologize for interrupting the court.
Oh, Mr. Lawhorn, Mr. Littlejohn, I was like, oh my God, I see this green file in Mr. Littlejohn's thing. I'm thinking, you gotta do more than take the class. But it's not his, it's that it got inadvertently put in your file. Bring that up. I'm not gonna say who to bring that up. I was like, you gotta do more than take the class. Mr. Littlejohn took the class. Mr. Garcia.
Yeah, definitely go to school bus.
Yeah.
This Littlejohn?
That's Littlejohn. School bus.
Take class.
No, he took it.
He did?
What do you mean school bus?
Yeah, he disregarding school bus.
Oh, yes, your failure side. He took the class.
Just plan, he
showed that documentation. He doesn't, I don't have it in the file because she showed it on the screen. Okay, counselor, let's go with Ghana. This is the city of Detroit versus Jamal Ghana, case number SP 141-23961. Here for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ahmed Shia on behalf of Mr. Jamal Ghanem.
And you have Corporal Daryl Bennett, Batch 4320, Detroit Police Department, Your Honor.
Okay, Corporal Bennett, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in the matter. I do understand that you guys have reached a resolution to this case. About your client's appearance, go ahead and address that first, counselor.
I apologize, Your Honor. I didn't hear you. Address his appearance?
Yes.
I'm waiving his presence, Your Honor. I have authority to enter the plea on his behalf.
All right, today it is a civil infraction. You do have authority, so I'm going to grant that motion to waive his presence. And you indicated off the record that you and the prosecutor came to an agreement to a blocking traffic, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Were you on behalf of your client, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for this responsible plea?
Yes, we do, Your Honor. So stipulated.
When you stipulate, okay, so blocking traffic, the minute count, that's what it's going to be, $175. When can your client pay?
He can pay in 7 days. I think there's always an issue paying on the same day. I mean, we can pay it now, but you know how that goes. So 7 days is good.
No, they tell me I have the best clerk in the building.
Oh, okay. Okay,
good. John is going to say the same, but
well,
Who told you that, Judge? Your clerk?
No, actually, really? No, actually, I'm gonna tell you this. I had another clerk come in here and she said, Miss Mathis? I was like, what, she didn't mess something up? She was like, oh no, she has this stuff on point. The whole.
Oh, good.
I don't
Well,
want to.
in that case, in that case, you know, we'll pay it today. But if you just 7 days, just in case, you know, 36, just 7 days.
I put it. All right, Counselor. Now we're getting there. You're talking about 36. You can't talk about us now. We're probably the most efficient court when we deal with 100,000 cases a week.
I know. But just to be on the safe side, I don't want a headache.
January 26, 2023 is pay by date. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. We'll see you.
Good luck to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So all of those are waiting for trials to get some kind of offer. All right. All right. Mr. Littlejohn is here. He took the class.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
1 5.
All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Deshaun Abdul Littlejohn. Case number SP 1280711, counts 1 and counts 2. Well, let's strike that. All right, hold on 1 second.
Calling me. Stop pulling me up.
Appearance for the record, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Littlejohn, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Littlejohn, state your name for the record, please. Is Mr. Littlejohn there? Did we lose him? I think we lost him. All right, let's put that matter aside.
We have
overall.
Yep, he's ready, Judge.
All right, let's recall the case of Shante Lamar Overall. Giving you an opportunity, Mr. Overall, to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Judge, he'd like to avail himself of the offer. We did go over his advice of rights. He understands all of them, and he'd like to enter a guilty plea.
He doesn't want to see if he can do better at trial?
No, Your Honor.
All right. That what you want to do, Mr. Overall?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
I do.
Anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
And Counselor indicated that he went over with you your advice of rights.
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, I did.
And did you have any questions regarding those rights?
No, I did not.
So you know by taking this deal, you're not going to have those, you're going to be giving up those rights, right?
Yes, I know.
Let me draw your attention to February the 23rd, 2022, at around 10:19 p.m. in the area of St. Louis in Iowa. Did you have an occasion to come in the city of Detroit? Did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes, I did.
And were you in a motor vehicle at the time?
Yes, I was.
Did you have some open alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
What did you have, sir?
Liquor, I believe.
Well, you can't just believe. What is it? What did you have and what was it?
It was about a half a pint.
It was a half a pint. Was it open?
Yes, it was.
All right. Find you guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
We stipulate, Judge.
Mr. Overall, $240. When can you pay it?
I need at least 60 days to do that.
60 days?
Yes, because we just got laid off last, but we're going back to work in March.
What was it? What kind of liquor was that you had?
I had a pint of Hennessy.
If that's why you can't pay it.
That
We
was,
drink Hennessy. Huh? Isn't that the top of isn't that the top shelf stuff?
almost, but not really.
What's better than Hennessy? What, Remy?
I don't know. As far as I go, it's Hennessy.
Henry VIII?
Huh?
That's still high dollar premium liquor, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he needs 60 days.
He got laid off.
He got laid off. Yeah.
He just got laid off Friday. See, the prosecutor, he's arguing, helping him out.
60 days. 3/20. 2023. I used to drink Hennessy. I know a little bit about it. All right. March the 20th, 2023. That's going to be your review date. Come back in, make sure it's paid by then, Mr. Overall.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you, and hopefully you get that back to work soon.
Right.
Officer show, so that's on the thing. Officer show.
Who's this?
Gaines.
Gaines is here.
Right.
Who's
It's on the officer show.
But Gaines has a lawyer.
No, you don't.
Right.
No,
Right.
Mariah had Leon.
This is Leon again?
No, it's not Leon.
Yeah.
Lindsay is here.
Lindsay?
Yeah.
Lindsay's late.
I am, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Herman Lindsay?
Yes, that's me. I got my times mixed up. I thought it was 9:30, 8:30.
What is this on? This FTV? Right.
No, officer.
Where is this? Who's on Gaines? What officer's on Gaines?
Officer Hill. I think he was. So all the officers on the other tab.
I got a lot of officers.
Right, they all on the other one with go like it.
And what's gonna happen?
Is Grant here?
Grant?
Yeah, I think that's.
Is Isaac Grant here?
I have Clarkson,
Okay, let's go ahead with Leon Wiley Gaines. Bro. Right. It's the city of Detroit. Hold on. I'm gonna set aside this D25 over. Actually. All right, I'm not gonna set aside. Let's call the case, the city of Detroit versus Leon Wiley Gaines, case number SP 1119042, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1120574-1. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your
Bob
Honor.
Zaranick for Mr. Gaines, Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
He's got lawyers lined up. Mr. Little John, you're back?
Yes, I'm back, Your Honor.
All right, give me a minute.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'm not sure which counsel is on this matter.
I think he's got 2 lawyers.
Mr. Zaranick is hogging all the business.
I can take care of it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
All right. Mr. Zaranick, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Gaines, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Gaines, can you state your name for the record, please?
Leon Wiley Gaines, Your Honor.
Why aren't these other matters set for trial?
I don't know. You said you had set all of them for trial when we was in court.
Let's also call the city of Detroit versus this. Are you Leon Wiley Gaines III?
I'm actually the second. Remember we talked about that. My son is the third, but they messed up at the Secretary of State on my ID. So
You're 1990?
yes, sir.
That's the year I went to high school. College, graduated from high school. This is all you. Frequent flyer, right? Mr. Leon Gaines, the frequent flyer. No reaction from him then. All right. Okay. Let's call case number SP 1188388-1, SP 1303842, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1367945, counts 1, 2, and 3. U 5822012 strike that. U 5822012. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Gaines, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
Leon Wiley Gaines.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a trial in these matters. I have an offer. Go ahead, Corporal Hill, can you put your appearance on the record?
Yes, Corporal Hill, badge 4598, City of Detroit, 10th Precinct, Your Honor.
Very well. I have an offer, and that's just the 1 count of failure to display, $250. The rest of the cases, the officers did not show.
I have a quick breakout room, Judge. Mr.
Yeah,
Gaines.
It's gonna take me a minute to write this up too.
All right.
All right.
Mr. Gaines, when the prompt appears on your screen, hit join for the breakout rooms, please.
Your Your Honor, can I get a breakout room with Attorney Boffman so I can discuss Mr. Giles' case?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm still everything okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, now I would like to know who this is.
I'm sorry, Diana George.
And good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Now, they say on there, they call you when they called you. Last time when I was in the car, that's what they did.
Who's that? Good morning, who's that?
Alejandro Gonzalez.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
Yes, I was actually wondering because they never gave me a time for my court, or honestly, I don't remember 100%. I just wanted to know if you could verify that for me.
It's today.
I know it's today, but do you know what time it would be at?
Oh, that's.
You wouldn't know.
I would know. I would know.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I'm not your man, but I understand.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see here.
Your Honor, this is Officer Hill. I'm gonna go ahead and check back into my other courtrooms.
All right. Have a great day, Officer Hill. Be safe out there.
Yeah, thank you.
Your Honor, would the court please place Mr. Marcus Giles in breakout room 2?
All right. All right, let's pass that momentarily till they get out of the breakout room for games. Mr. Little John, there's an offer of a limited access, $125, and dismissing the rest of the stuff. Normally for the speeding, you got 2 civil infractions. Well, that's an old ticket anyway. The city doesn't want to offer you a blocking traffic because of the nature of the offense. it's $125 limited access. It's not going to give you any points, but it is going to abstract to the Secretary of State. And the reason being is because it's the school bus stuff. If the allegation is true, you just have to stop for it. It's just all it is to it.
Yes, you're right, Your Honor.
I mean, you got kids, don't you?
Yes.
You know, the little kids come out, jump off the bus, ready to get home, and run out the street and bam. And then everybody's life is changed for a simple thing, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
So that's why he's not bending on the anymore on the limited access 1 to 5. You want to take that? Now you also owe the court some more money down here. That's not going to be the subject of this hearing today, but it's going to be on there, and you're going to see it on there.
Okay.
I was driving down 7 Mile last night. Police on a run, and I'm going east. They're going west, and people going east with me just not even stopping to pull over. And I'm like, you know, people just take those things for granted until they're the ones that need the police. And when they're the ones that need the police, they want everybody to pull over so that officer or that fire truck or that EMS can get to that point as soon as possible. But when they're driving and it's not them, they just don't even pull over.
Yeah.
It's kind of bothersome like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These officers and first responders are putting their lives on the line to try to make our city safe and to save our citizens and the people visiting and all that stuff. And it's just a disregard for those kind of things. And I think that they're not, you know, they're just not even thinking of it. It's just like they just go about their business. But I tell you, I guarantee you, if they had their person that they were waiting on that first responder to respond, they would want everybody to pull over.
Yeah.
So we need a lawyer. I guess we don't necessarily need a lawyer for want to take this
Here I am, Your Honor.
You're there, Mr. Baldwin? Okay. All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Deshaun Abdul Littlejohn, case number SB80711, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Good morning, Deshaun Littlejohn.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. This offer has been extended to Mr. Littlejohn to plead to the amended count of limited access 1 to 5, $125 fine, and dismiss the misdemeanor. Mr. Littlejohn, I don't think I gave you a chance to respond to whether you wanted to take it or not.
Yes, I'll take it, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Baughman, would you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea?
Yes, so stipulated, and I will stipulate to probable cause as to any matters being dismissed here. Thank you.
Okay, for SP 1280711, count one, I'm gonna amend that ticket to limited access 1 to 5. That's a 0-point offense that does abstract to the Secretary of State. It doesn't carry any points, $125, and I'll dismiss count 2 of that ticket. Mr. Littlejohn, when can you pay?
Next week, next Friday.
I'm gonna put 9/20, is that 9/27?
Yes.
And I am going to wish you, sir, the best of luck, and wish you to have a very good rest of your day. $125, January 27th. Pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that div that app on your phone or pay it in person down here at the courthouse. All right.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
You too.
This is the city of Detroit versus Santa Bashir Lawhorn. Case number SP 1213871. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your name for the record, please?
Santa Bashir Lawhorn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, good morning. Tuesday and date and time set.
Pre-trial, Judge.
Pre-trial, thank you. And Mr. Lawhorn, I had in person down here, and I believe that was in person, so you can show me some documentation. What was the last? What was the nature of our last conversation?
The nature was the last conversation was about me getting insurance on the vehicle. I declined to do that because it really wouldn't make sense to put insurance on a vehicle I'm not going to be driving anyway. I wasn't really driving it's an old vehicle, belongs to my mother. It's really sentimental value. And I just decided it would cost more to get it fixed than to just buy something used. So what I did, Your Honor, I went down to the court yesterday and I paid the no proof of insurance ticket. I paid that off. That was $195. They gave me a receipt. Unfortunately, it's more paper than ink, so I'll have to go back down there and let them reissue me another receipt because it's kind of hard to make out. I don't exactly know how I'm going to zoom this to you so you can see it. You wouldn't be able to make out the receipt anyway, but I'll probably be going back down there to get a new receipt for my records after our conversation, after the court hearing. But I did pay that ticket off. I still have improper plate and unregistered title, but I have a title, and I can't understand how that's not unregistered if I got it from the Secretary of State, but I do have a title to it. So I have those 2 tickets. I was really hoping that you could probably waive them so I can go to the next process of getting my license back. And so that's pretty much where I'm standing right now, Your Honor. But I did make a payment yesterday.
The trigger toe. That's what my hand do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know who gave you the advice that you got, or you just acted on your own. But it wasn't good.
I don't understand, Your Honor. I wanted to come in court with something concrete. I appreciate you postponing the pretrial 3 times.
Well, listen,
so I wanted to.
What I'm trying to say is, you went and paid a no proof of insurance ticket, and that ticket, one of the kind of the worst things you can do, just no insurance civil infraction.
I can't quite hear you, Your Honor. Can Can it be a little clearer?
So that's why I wanted you to come in person anyway, because you paid a no proof of insurance civil infraction. And that no proof of insurance civil infraction is sort of one of the worst things you can pay, because it's considered a moving violation. And it compounds your suspensions on whatever you had already.
Okay, I'm not quite understanding.
I see. That's why you should have just come to court and explained yourself. I don't know what Mr. Goss wants to do. Where's Mr. Goss? He did pay. You don't have to get a receipt. I see that you paid that civil infraction off of no proof of insurance. You paid it yesterday, like you said, and it may cause you some more trouble trying to get a driver's license. It may or may not. I don't know when the last time. I have the driver's license just printed here, and it doesn't indicate anything about that no proof of insurance civil infraction, but I imagine it's going to get there real soon now. He has improper plate, unregistered, untitled, and an improper license. And the unregistered, untitled, that's either unregistered or untitled. So you got a title, but is the vehicle properly registered with the Secretary of State? And that's the either or ticket. So I imagine the officer is going to say, because the officer doesn't, the title is in your name. If the vehicle's sitting on the side of the road and they run the VIN on the vehicle and it comes back in your name, you know you got the title, but it's not. They're saying that it's not registered. So let's give Mr. Bothman an opportunity to speak to Mr. Goss and see how he may be able to help. I'm gonna pass this matter and move on to the next and see where we go from there. All right?
Judge, let me just clarify that. He paid for one count of no insurance, is that correct? And he has the remaining counts?
So the no insurance comes from a case back 6/14/2021. The allegation was made. Now it's not an allegation anymore, because by paying the ticket, you automatically accept responsibility and say that you didn't have any insurance. And then the other tickets come all from the same occurrence.
Okay,
All from the same occurrence.
understood.
See, and this is another thing I don't like about how those tickets are written. Sometimes officer can be cumulative on those tickets. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, because in my eyes, improper plate, well, it could be different. The improper plate could be that you had a different plate from another car on there, and it would make it improper and unregistered, untitled. And then the note. So what I'm going to do, it's all came from the same thing. I'm going to dismiss the cases he paid a related civil infraction.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right. That's your relief, sir. There's nothing further. Be safe out there. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Let's go with
Ready on dial.
Your Honor, I've been having a difficult time joining in for Zoom court this morning. Martez Lloyd.
Martez Lloyd, how do you have a difficult time? You've been here many times before.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm truly apologetic about that to the courts. My phone, I don't know. I had to use a completely different phone because I'm having completely difficulties using my phone this morning.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Lloyd.
Good morning, sir.
All right, let's go with who is Moto? Somebody was talking about some kind of tow Or that's her nickname or something? There's a blurry screen down there. Moto, unmute yourself, please. All right, let's move on. Let's see who's on the, or Marcus Giles, he's set for
Ready.
trial. Let's get these trials out of here.
We're ready on Mr. Giles, Your Honor.
Are you ready on Mr. Giles?
He's ready to give a plea.
This is the city of Detroit versus Marcus D'Angelo Giles, case number SP 1228478, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Could you state your name, please?
Marcus Giles.
Okay, good morning
Judge,
to
the
you,
defendant
Mr.
is going to
Giles.
waive rights. I'm sorry to interrupt. He's going to waive rights and plead guilty to count 1, allowing, we're asking for dismissal upon payment.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Giles?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is Officer Johnson here? Where's Officer Johnson?
He's in the breakout room.
Good morning, Officer Corporal McCree.
Good morning.
Did you go over Mr. Giles's advice of rights, Mr. Bachman?
We did, Your Honor. The defendant is aware of his right to a trial. We discussed the matter and he's been advised, my understanding, he's going to waive those rights here today and plead pursuant to the recommendation.
All right, Mr. Giles, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, can you remove your hat, please, Mr. Giles? All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Giles, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
And the council did go over your full advice of rights, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand those rights?
Yes.
And do you have any question about those rights?
No.
Okay, let me get Corporal McCree, can you go in there and tell Officer John, oh, here he comes, sorry. Officer Johnson, good morning, can you put your appearance on the record, please, for Marcus Giles? Officer Johnson. All right, Mr. Giles, let me draw your attention back to July the 20th, 2021, around 5:54 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Ryan and Newman. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department? No, you may not have come in contact with the Detroit Police Department. Did you own a 2004 Chevy on that day, sir?
Yes.
And on that date and time, around that date and time, did you allow somebody to drive that 2004 Chevy?
Yes.
And you allowed that person to drive that Chevy, and you knew that person didn't have a valid driver's license, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, wait a minute, you almost
I'm satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. I can provide an explanation. This is a situation.
Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Officer Johnson. I don't know what's going on. Please, Mr. Bachman.
Judge Perkins, Officer Johnson.
Put your appearance on the record, please, Officer Johnson. Good morning to you. Officer Johnson. I guess I'll just sit here and wait on everybody else.
I'm here, Your Honor.
No, I'm talking about the people that we have, Mr. Baughman and Officer Johnson.
I thought we were waiting for Officer Johnson to make the record, Your Honor. I am satisfied with the facts.
I am waiting on Officer Johnson to make the record. I don't know why he keeps.
Yes, sir, Officer Johnson.
Yes, can you put your appearance on the record, please? You see, I don't know what's going on with that. And then, Mr. Baughman, you wanted to provide Mr. Giles. He seems to not agree, or he seems to not be able to make the factual basis, because he answered no and he quickly changed it to yes. I want to make sure that Mr. Giles is just you know, if he didn't know that this person that he allowed to drive the car did not have a driver's license, then it's an issue.
Understood, Your Honor. May I allocute?
You may.
The defendant, this is a situation where the defendant transferred title of a motor vehicle to someone without verifying that they in fact were possessor of a valid license. After that person was cited for not having a license and for not having registration and insurance on the motor vehicle, and the defendant was given the tickets that represent the instant cases. So he did not verify, as he should have, that the person whom he was selling the motor vehicle was a valid licensed driver. And this is the reason why.
I think his mistake is the biggest mistake that he made, because I don't think he has to verify whether he's that he's selling the vehicle has a valid driver's license, whoever he's selling the vehicle to. He didn't go to the Secretary of State with him to make sure that the individual transferred the title in his name.
Understood, Your Honor, and we did discuss that, and for that reason, the defendant is willing to waive rights and forego a trial today. He's agreed to pay a fine.
Where is Mr. Goss? Now, in order to plead to the allowing, he's got to still know. He probably didn't know that the person didn't have a driver's license. And from what his answer is, it seemed to me that he didn't know.
Well, this person has a connection to him, a family connection. So I am unsure that because the defendant waffled that he in fact didn't know, and in fact he did say he didn't know.
He did say he didn't know, right?
Yes, he said he didn't know that
his cousin that's rolling around without a valid license and then buying a car and doesn't even go to the Secretary of State and keeps it in Mr. Giles' name. So now, Mr. Giles, you set yourself up to whatever your cousin does in that vehicle to be you being it being put on you, like these tickets now. If the story is correct, Mr. Goss. And that's not to say that you can't plead to something in this, because if the motor vehicle was still in your name, it would. But I don't want you to plead to something that you didn't actually do, and that you leave here and you know, I don't want any buyer's remorse, even though some people are still going to have buyer's remorse. I want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot.
Your Honor, would the court give the defendant an opportunity to clarify his answer? He did give two different answers to the same question. So I think there's some question as to what the answer is.
All right, so Mr. Giles, let me ask you this question again. Did you allow somebody to drive this vehicle? Did you know that that person did not have a valid driver?
No.
Understood.
All right, let me pass the matter. Mr. Goss needs a minute to step in. We'll come back to it. All right, let's go with Nokia. Who's Moto? Moto is on the phone. Moto's on the phone. He's a very busy. Well, let's go with Nokia X100. Gentleman that mentioned with the bald head and the glasses.
Yes, Lindsay, Ralph Lindsay, Your Honor.
Lindsay. All right.
I'm on that.
Ralph Lindsay?
Yes.
There's Herman Lindsay.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Herman Joshua.
Lante Lindsay.
Lante Lindsay.
Yep.
Case number is SP 1011370, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm Zoranik for Mr. Lindsay, Your Honor. State your name, sir, please.
Herman Lindsay.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. So, default judgment 127/7/2020, 6/24/2020 default judgment. Seatbelt 6/24/2020 default judgment. What I'm going to do with these cases is I'm going to dismiss the cases based on the fact that Mr. Lindsay paid 3 related civil infractions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I want to look at this case. All right.
You done?
Can't do better than that.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, if there's nothing further, Mr. Lindsay, have a great day. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Judge,
Your Honor, Officer Johnson.
We do have a plea on Gaines.
On Gaines, okay. Gaines, let's go back on the record with Mr. Leon Gaines. Who's the officer for Lindsay? Oh, that wasn't an offer. That was a pre-trial.
Your Honor.
Yes.
You wanted me in the courtroom?
All right, let's go back on the record. Let's pass Gaines for momentarily. Let's go back on the record with Giles. All right, in the case of Marcus D'Angelo Giles, just to give him some better understanding, I have Officer Johnson here, and I was trying, initially the plea was to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. While we were taking the factual basis, Mr. Giles eventually said he did not know that the individual that that was driving the car at that time was without a valid driver's license. Upon getting some better understanding, and this is from the perspective of Mr. Giles and his counsel, is that Mr. Giles was trying to sell the vehicle. And I don't know if that did, I believe this was a family member. And in turn, the family member never transferred the title to the vehicle. and subsequently got these tickets that arose. Now, I guess what could be asked of Officer Johnson, because Officer Johnson keeps coming in and out. I've asked him to put his appearance on the record, and he has not done so yet. And when I make a comment, he'll appear. I see his not muted. Officer Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now, sir?
I can hear you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Robert Johnson, badge number 783, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. I guess to get some better understanding, today is the day of trial, time set for trial in the matter, is that whether the other person that was driving the vehicle got any tickets, or do you recall?
Yes, sir. Yes, she was cited. Yes.
She, right? So you recall the incident. So
yes, sir.
So I don't know if you want to make another offer to Mr. Giles or what you want to do, but because he couldn't make a factual basis for the or if you want to speak to Mr. Boffman in a breakout room and you guys see what you can do I can put you in a breakout room. I can put everybody in a breakout room, or I can just put Mr. Boffman in a breakout room and Mr. Goss. What would you like to do?
Your Honor, if Officer Johnson can run the VIN number on the vehicle and see who is titled to, that can clear up a lot of things. If it's still titled to Mr. Giles or not.
Well, let's ask Mr. Giles. Is the vehicle still in your name, Mr. Giles, or do you know?
The vehicle is junked at the moment, so I don't think the vehicle is junked. It's destroyed already. It's in the junkyard.
So was it ever transferred? Was the title ever transferred?
No, I didn't make it to that part.
Okay. Well, Your Honor, I can offer improper plates.
All right. The offer now is improper plates for either unregistered, untitled, or no insurance misdemeanor. Same 240, same effect, essentially. Dismiss upon payment, no abstraction to the Secretary of State, and no points on your license, and I'll dismiss upon payment. You want to take the deal, sir?
Yeah.
All right. So we already swore you in, and you understood your advice and rights. I'm gonna redraw your attention back to that date and time. You own this 2004 Chevy, correct?
Yes.
And at the time on that date and time, was that vehicle registered properly with the Secretary of State?
Yes.
Okay, you can't take that. Okay, on that date and time, was the vehicle properly insured?
No.
Okay, so based on the no insurance, then I can find you did that. Officer, I asked you to produce. Well, you wouldn't know that either. But the car is on the road. The car is in your name. The car is supposed to be insured by you. So based on that response, I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates. $240 fine, same effect as the allowing. I'll dismiss upon payment. Won't abstract to the Secretary of State. No points. With stipulation of proper clause, I'll dismiss the other two matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and that's it. When can you pay, sir?
30 days.
All right, I'm going to give you until February 21st. Pay it, come back in. It's paid. I'll dismiss the case. You can pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the court to pay it. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone. All right. Well, that's a $240 lesson in making sure that anytime you sell a motor vehicle to someone, you walk them into the Secretary of State and make sure that the documentation is together, all right?
Okay, Your Honor. Again, what was the website I could pay it on?
DivDat, D-I-V-D-A-T. I'm told you can upload that to your phone.
Come on, go.
CBS or anything like that, they have them readily available.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Any further questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Good to you. Have a great rest of your day. All right.
Thank you, too.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Leon Gaines. Mr. Gaines, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Judge, this is, there was a plea offer and he's wants to accept that plea. We did review all his rights. He understands them. He's ready to enter that plea.
All right, Mr. Gaines, is that true? You want to take the deal here?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I need you to turn your camera on, please. All right, Mr. Gaines, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand? I was told by your counsel that that he went over the advice of rights form thoroughly with you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
So you understand all of those rights, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Just gonna ask you a few follow-up questions. You understand that you have the absolute right to a trial, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's the date and time set for a trial today. You understand that if I take this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to way back to September the 29th, 2020 at around 4:36 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Wyoming and Chalfont Street. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a 2006 Buick on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that?
I don't have one, Your Honor.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display. Well, actually, as charged, that failure to display is going to carry an additional at least 30-day suspension. And it's going to be a $240 fine. It's a misdemeanor on your record. With stipulation of probable cause on the 2 other tickets that were issued that day for the dismissal, will you stipulate the probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's stipulated. I'm going to dismiss those. Let's go through the other cases. As for SP 1120574-1, that's today's date and time set for a trial on that. I don't see an officer has appeared on that. Would you like to make a motion, Counselor, or let's do them all at one time? SP 1188381. SP 1303842, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 136791. Strike that. SP 136795, counts 1, 2, and 3, and U 58220120. The date and time set for trials in those matters, for none of those matters have I seen an officer appear. You want to make a motion, Counselor?
We'd move for dismissal on all those, Judge. We're ready to proceed to trial. It's my understanding officers are not present and prosecution would be unable to proceed.
I'm gonna grant that motion to dismiss on those based on no officer. As for the 240, sir, when can you pay?
I can pay today. I just asked that you give me a couple of weeks. That way we can make sure it's in the system. Cause I'm gonna come down today.
Well, if you come down, you better bring a whole lot more money because you got a lot of money sitting here. But that's for purposes of today. And this FTD, I'm gonna put 2 weeks on there. Let's say February 3rd, 2023. All right.
All right. Now, what you mean? I need what else do I have down there, Your Honor?
You have cases going back for years that you have paid. You have speeding tickets. They say you're a serial speeder and not just any regular type of speeding. This is 26 to 30 over, 21 to 25 over, both $270. What I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. That'll save you a lot of money. And then I'm gonna hold you responsible for paying the reinstatement fees. All right. Then you have another 16 to 20 over, 258, 6 to 10 over, 216, disregard the traffic control device, 240. The careless driving is gone. Failure to stop from 216, 258, parking in a handicap zone, 144. That's it.
It was brought to mind where I thought when I had this pre-trial last court date that we was taking care of everything.
Yeah, we took care of, I set aside stuff from recently, but I don't have, I don't say I don't have the authority, but you have to have good cause to set aside defaults anyway. And I find good cause to set aside defaults basically for the majority of the cases because they happened during the pandemic. That was a time where people were, nobody could really do anything. So I went in good conscience try to hold somebody to, not being able to set a court date on those dates. But you got stuff, this stuff that we're talking about is way before pandemic. This stuff is 7, 8 years ago. So this is what they call leaving in your wake there. I'm not going to set aside something that you were supposed to take care of years and years ago.
Remember when I brought it to your attention that I had sent the proof of incarceration during the time of me being incarcerated. I sent plea by mail and writs to the court, and you had that on file.
Now we're talking some different language here. Let's see. I don't see that all right, first of all, I don't see any proof of incarceration, but I think that is pretty easily obtainable.
Yeah, I can get files for all that because I made sure to send them, and I might still have copies from my file here with me.
All right, when were you in, here you are here. Okay, date of offense 2016. And when did you go to prison?
Well, I never did prison time. I was on the county time. This proof of incarceration right here is from 1 second. December of 2019. when I sent that one, I have some more too. I just got to go through them. If you can give me a second.
And how much time did you do?
I did like 10 months, but I did it back-to-back cases. So that's what I'm trying to say. I did 2 years back-to-back where I did serve 10 months. Here's the other one. 1 second. From 2020, March 6th. Give me 1 second. I have case numbers, everything.
I don't need all of that.
Yeah, because I was just looking to take care of everything. Because I'm just trying to get my life on the right track. So I took the class that you asked to take. I'm just trying to get everything taken care of so I can get my license and move forward. And all of my majority of my tickets, it's like you say, oh, years and years ago. Here's one of my
these tickets, even though you owe the court money.
Here's one of my habeas corpuses that I had sent.
I'm gonna say this. What I'll do is you need to bring that stuff down to the court, and you got to bring that stuff down. We'll address it then, because you got a lot of stuff going on, and I do want to see you be able to get a driver's license, but I'm not gonna do anything without having the documentation in the file, right?
Yeah, I can bring them to you. That's not a problem.
So I'll be here. This is where we are every morning. So except don't come on Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Right?
No problem.
Right. Good luck to you, sir. Have a great day.
All right.
All right. Let's move on to who do we have? Lindsay.
Yes.
Where was Lindsay's spot? Did we take care of? I dismissed that. The other Lindsay. What's your name, sir?
Ralph Lindsay.
Ralph Lindsay, and is that S-E-A? S-A-Y or S-E-Y?
S-E-Y.
He's up for trial today, Judge.
Who's the officer on that case?
Sarah Kalicki.
Not here, right? Ralph Anthony Lindsay?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, let's go ahead and call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Ralph Anthony Lindsay, case number 217-11032, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Rob Zaranick for Mr. Lindsay. Can you state your name, sir?
Ralph Anthony Lindsay.
Judge, today's the day and
I
time.
remember this case. Mr.
Yes,
Lindsay, a very good defense for this case, didn't you, Mr. Lindsay?
It's the truth.
I said, well, you know, it's always two sides to a story, but I don't think Mr. Zaranick was here at the time. But I was just talking about this case the other day. It's not your name or anything, but the defense of the case. So, Mr. Zaranick, your client was charged with open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver. And I won't share his defense unless he wants to, but it was a pretty good defense. And it would have made, I think it would have passed the burden on to the prosecution. He said it wasn't alcohol. So, all right. Nevertheless, you're gonna make a motion, Counselor?
Judge, today's the day and time set for trial. It's my understanding the officer did not appear. We'd move for dismissal.
All right, I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss no officer. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lindsay, have a very good rest of your day. All right, good luck to you.
All right, thank you, Yana. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Welcome.
Lloyd.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Give Mr. Johnson on the phone. What's going on with this leg part? All right.
Ms. Johnson.
Basil Johnson.
Oh,
All right, Mr. Martez Lloyd.
Yes, sir.
This is the City of Detroit versus Martez Tyrese Lloyd, case number SP 1007586, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 1007587, SP 1306000, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Lloyd. Please state your name, sir.
Yes, sir. Martez Lloyd.
All right, today is the date and time set
Trial.
for a pre-trial in the matter. Let me see what our last conversations were about. Probably.
Driver's license.
Oh, this is, did you get a driver's license?
Well, Your Honor, I do have this paper here from Secretary of State. I zoomed back in and spoke with the Madam Clerk because I do know that I have, here it is right here. I have it on video. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it still says that the 36th District Court has my driver's license suspended for failure to.
So the answer to the question is no, don't have a license. Now move the paper back into the view so I can see it.
Okay, no problem, sir. Let me turn it around.
He always comes to court very well dressed.
Yes, sir.
I would confuse him with the lawyer. Let's move over. Failure to appear, 617, Gay Foster. Okay, let's see what that is.
Yes, Judge. Because I thought we had came in for this already.
Like, sure we like it. Okay, and that's what the officer gave you? I mean, that's what the Secretary of State gave you?
Yes, Judge. They said that it would have to be solved in your courts.
And when did you go to the Secretary of State?
Yes, I went to the Secretary of State on the 17th.
So 2 days ago?
Yes, Judge.
And you got that from 2 days ago. Well, this is a case that's been adjudicated back in 2018. He pled guilty to it. I don't understand why that would be still on why the Secretary of State would have anything to do with that except for potentially the nature of the offense. Filing a false police report. I don't understand why that would affect his license. Does any of the lawyers have any idea?
Excuse me, Judge.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and talk to the lawyer and see if they can discern what's going on. This is Zaranick?
Yes, sir.
I might have some idea about what's going on there. If the court is looking at the case in question, I believe there's only one case number on the printout that the individual presented, that may be closed, but failure to re-abstract that status would be the cause of why the Secretary of State is still acting like it's open. I just had a case like this a couple of days ago. All we need to do is send down a request to re-abstract that to the Secretary of State as closed. And I believe that office is on the first floor. The court clerk should know where we go to have that re-abstract.
All right, so that case number would be U3936351, correct, Mr. Lloyd?
Actually, Your Honor, for the case number, the citation number that I have here from the Secretary of State is 17-35-04-761. And the date of suspension is 06/30/2017. Hey guys, you guys.
06/30/2017.
And actually, Secretary of State.
17-35-04-761.
Yes, Judge. That's the citation number.
17-35-04-761.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so here's the deal. Why didn't this has to be dealt with?
And they actually told me that it was in warrant status, and that's why I had zoomed back in and spoke with Madam Clerk while I was in Secretary of State. And I'm like, well, I go to court, so it couldn't be in warrant status.
Okay,
and she was showing me.
It's not in warrant status anymore. Madam Clerk's pulled it out of warrant status, and now it's pending. So now, should he be able to go to the Secretary of State, or do you have to send a special note to the abstract clerk?
Okay.
Oh, it's spelled wrong. That's why it's like his name is spelled wrong. That's why this was not recognized. That's why it's not recognized.
Yeah, because my name was on there. Did you say my name was spelled wrong, Judge?
Yes.
Okay.
They had the Y in the O transposed.
Oh, okay. Yes. Lloyd. Lloyd spelled with one L, and middle name is Tyrese. Tyrese. First name is Martez. Martez.
Let's do this. Let's allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front. Come back down here, give court $45.
Okay.
And that will, the case will still be open. But what that reinstatement fee payment will do, it'll send that to the abstract it'll send the abstract to the Secretary of State, and it will remove that, and then you can get a license, and then we'll deal with the case accordingly. Now, you took the defensive driving class?
Actually, Judge, I wasn't able to take the defensive driving class due to having troubles with payment information with my job. I haven't got paid in almost like a month, and I'm trying to get that taken care of as well. And the only thing that I have is $25 right now to my name put to the side to pay to get my driver's license.
Well, how are you going to pay this reinstatement fee?
Is the reinstatement fee, it's $45?
Yes.
Okay, now I will my birthday is this week, so I know that my grandfather, he's supposed to be helping me out, giving me a few dollars for my birthday. So I'm going to try to use that money, which is going to be actually perfect because my appointment for Secretary of State is going to be next week, I believe on a Monday. So it'll actually be perfect.
All right, well, you need to tell your grandfather to give you that advance on your birthday right quick so you can come down here today and pay that reinstatement fee because it's going to take 48 to 72 hours for that reinstatement fee to get into the system.
Okay, Judge. Yes, I'll give him a call. He's at work now, but I will give him a call, Judge.
What about another date? Let's give him 30 days. Is that good?
Yes, Judge.
Pre-trial 2/21/2023 at 8:30. February 21st, 2023. Maybe we should just let's just set a trial date on that date. Because of the nature of this the providing false information, it's going to even though it's a 2017 ticket, I don't know how far that's going to go, but the city attorney is going to want to see that officer if he can, if he's still available to get some information. Let's set a trial date for February 21st, 2023. You pay that $45 reinstatement fee up front, and then you'll be eligible for a license. You bring a valid driver's license in, and that's going to go a long way for you to get a better offer. All right, or if you even need an offer, you may get dismissed on that date. I don't know. All right.
Okay, Judge. Thank you. And one more thing, when I was in Secretary of State, she did say that I had to pay a reinstatement fee, but she said it was for $100 or something. She wasn't sure if that was for the
Secretary of State. That's the Secretary of State fee. I don't have anything to do with that.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's waive this reinstatement.
Oh, Mr. Ticket, I just updated.
Yeah, let's just wait. We'll cut you a little bit of a break.
Okay, Judge.
Cut you a little bit of a break. You sound like you're telling the court the truth. You sound like you're taking care of this stuff. Come in here very well dressed. You know, my father. You know, it's you can. I won't even go there. But my father told me one time. He's like, I don't see why these guys on the court are hustling for money. They're all you know. Some of them, the ones that are perpetrating a fraud, let's put it that way, they come out there and they look on the shovel. He says, I don't see why probably just go put a suit on and say, man, I left my wallet at home. You know, you got 20 bucks, and they'd be love to give you some money because you look like that's what happened. He's so clean. He comes in here cleaner than the Board of Health every time he comes to court.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. It's just the way I was raised, real
That's
around.
good. You did a good job, sir. Just get this driver's license. I'm going to waive the reinstatement fee. Wait 48 to 72 hours. Go take that appointment at the Secretary of State. Hopefully that gets that issue solved. All right.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Okay, thank you.
February 21st is your next court date. All right.
Okay, February 21st.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right. On the phone at 926-0921. Who is that? On the telephone at 926-0921. Okay.
Diana George.
George. Okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Brian Nelson was here. Is Officer Nelson here? Officer Nelson?
Wow.
Okay. Courtney Lee? Courtney L. Where's Courtney L?
Right, I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, made some attempts to pay and you haven't paid everything. This is the city of Detroit versus Courtney Sierra Lewis. Case numbers SP 109-51012, SP 109-51061, SP 116800, counts 1 and counts 3. State your name for the record, Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, state your name for the record, please.
Courtney Lewis. I apologize, Your Honor.
All right, today is the date and time set for reviewing the matter. What's going on with the money, ma'am?
What do you mean, Your Honor? You had told me to pay one ticket, which was, huh?
Turn your camera on, please.
All right, one second. Let me can I get my baby in order real quick?
Yes.
Thank you.
Right, let's pass that matter. Moto.
Mama.
You know how many times?
Hello?
Yes, did your baby together?
Yeah, I got her together. My mom just came and grabbed her. I just had to throw my shirt on too, Your Honor. I ain't want to be all unprofessional.
Don't put it on your baby.
No.
So now you
huh?
You need to get yourself together, not your baby together.
What you mean?
I'm had together. To put a shirt on.
I'm together. My baby was on my back though. She was being loud.
You weren't together if you didn't have a shirt on, Miss Lewis.
Your Honor, I'm right here. What's going on? What do we need to do?
Don't talk to me like that. Pass that. All right. iPhone. Moto. All right, Samsung SMA136U. Oh, that's Grice, Marcus Grice.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Good morning. Grice, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, do we have an offer for Grice? That's set for trial. Who's the officer on Grice? Sorry, I don't see that officer that showed. It's set for pretrial. It's set for pretrial. All right.
There's to be a couple different officers, Judge. Grissom and Gore.
Let's get the officers. We have George here. I've summoned Mr. Goss to the courtroom for that. What other cases are we here for? Isaac Grant. Let's call this case and get these officers on their way. This is the city of Detroit versus Isaac Robert Grant. Case number SP1 035723, counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3. SP 104 3016, counts 1 and counts 2. I'll strike that. Let's go SP 104 30191. SP 1163327. SP 83, strike that. SP 823337, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 9636443, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zaranek for Mr. Grant, Your Honor. Mr. Grant, are you present?
No, I don't think so. Is
that here?
Is Isaac Grant here? No. Okay. Corporal Croxton, can you put your appearance on the record? He was here. Corporal Shabazz, are you on this case?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record?
Yes, Officer Abdul Shabazz, badge number 11940, Detroit Police Department.
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865, traffic enforcement.
Good morning to both of you. Anybody else here? Saw Whitehead was here.
Whitehead is still in the breakout room.
Officer Bro was here and Officer Askra was here also.
Where are they?
Yeah, they're in the breakout room.
I don't see Officer Bro here anymore, and I don't see Officer Ashcroft here anymore. Guess they just decided to leave.
And Officer Moore was here.
Officer Moore is in the breakout room as well. So I tried to pull them out. If you want, you can go get them out. I'll put Officer Whitehead, Officer Moore. All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. I'm not going to even ask whether you know where your client is, Mr. Zoranic. I'm just going to put a failure to appear warrant $0 on the individual, and we'll see where that goes. Officer Whitehead, you guys are free to leave. Make sure you be safe out there. It's good seeing you all.
Okay, sir, you too.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right. Why these officers can't go in there and let them out, tell them to come on out. On that Samsung device of Marcus Grice. All right, let's call that.
Is that me, Judge?
That's Miss. Let's see, Miss George.
Yes, that's me.
Miss George, you are. Who's the officer on George?
Nelson, Your Honor.
He left. This is the city of Detroit versus Diana George, case number SP 129-4314, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Miss George, state your name for the record.
Diana George.
Judge, this matter is set for trial. It is now 11:21. It was set for trial at 9 a.m. Officer Nelson is not here, and the defendant is continuing a not guilty plea. Would you consider a motion to dismiss without prejudice?
Dante Goss, on behalf of the people, Your Honor, we will object to that, Your Honor. Officer Nelson did appear, and Miss George did not come into the courtroom until after 11 o'clock.
No, I've been here. He talked.
I don't know that that's the case, Mr. Goss. And I'm going to say this, that this number has been here. I don't know what time Miss George got here, but the number she's on the phone. It's been here for a while, but nevertheless, that doesn't excuse the fact that Officer Nelson I saw appeared this morning and did not stay, or did not even inform the court where his whereabouts would be. I mean, he could have just sent a note and said, I gotta go to, let's see what it's. He did send a note. He says, I have to check into room 334. Okay, he did send a note. So is there any way you can get your officer here?
I can go to 334 and pull them out.
All right, see if he's in there. It's an allowing. Why don't you speak to Mrs. George in a breakout room, Mr. Baughman?
Yes, Your Honor.
And see what's her version going on. She's in the room.
I'll be right back.
All right. On the other case, of iPhone. All right, Officer Moore,
Hi, Judge.
how are you? Do you want to
I'm
put
fine.
your?
How are you?
Let's go back on the record with the Isaac Grant. Do you want to put your appearance on the record, or are you on this, Officer Moore?
Yes, sir.
All right, you put your appearance on the record, your name, the department and badge number, please. But you don't need your mask if you don't have, if you don't want to, because you're not in the courtroom with us, except virtually. Go ahead, Officer Moore.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Your appearance, please. No, your name, badge number, and your department.
Sorry, sir. Officer D. Moore, badge 4130, Detroit Police Department.
Okay, all right, that's just for the, I just marked you in for the Grant cases. He didn't appear, it's gonna be a failure to appear warrant for his arrest, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Officer Moore, if there's nothing further, you be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day. Bye.
Is Dejanelle Lee here? Let's call that case. And Corporal Hoyt, I don't know who you were on.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm here on a last name of Griffin, first name Dondi.
I don't see them. It's adjourned. Dondi Griffin is adjourned according to Ms. Mathis.
March the 16th.
March the 16th.
March 16th. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Be safe out there. I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. Lee. Daniel Lee. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Dejanelle Lee, case number SP 126547191. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zoranik for Miss Lee. Please state your name.
I don't believe Miss Lee is here.
All right, Judge. Miss Lee, are you present? All right, Judge, I think this matter was set for trial today. Corporal Rule, could you state your name, please? Corporal Rule, could you unmute and state your name? I think Corporal Rule did appear, Judge. He might be busy on another matter.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Can you state your name and badge number, sir, for the record?
Yes. Corporal Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police, 6th Precinct.
Thank you. Judge, Ms. Lee isn't present. The officers here ready to proceed for trial. I have no explanation for Ms. Lee's whereabouts.
For some reason, this case has been set for trial. It was set for pre-trial on 10/25. There was a pre-trial. There was a plea in the case. It was amended to allowing. Sentence was $240 dismissed upon payment. And then shortly after that, on 11/29/2022, it was scheduled for trial. 8:35 a.m. The ticket was paid on 1/13/2023, so we're going to dismiss the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have you noted as a peer. It's nothing further. Good to see you. You be safe out there.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great one.
Apparently, all right. What about iPhone? iPhone, Grace, let's get Grace, I don't know where Grace's file is. All right, are you ready on,
This is iPhone.
who is iPhone?
Alejandro Gonzalez.
All right, that's one we can take care of, right? I don't know. This is the city of Detroit versus Alejandro Gonzalez Orozco. Case number SP134-74931. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
You never did speak on it. All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. There, an officer, Willie Harvey, hearing no response. Go ahead, Counselor. I got it.
Move to dismiss without prejudice, please, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. No officer, if nothing further. Mr. Gonzalez, have a great day, all right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great one.
You have a better one. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Miss Diana George. Miss George, there was pass the matter to see if we can get a hold of the officer in this case. The officer did check in. I did recall that he did send a note that he would be in courtroom 334. I gave the opportunity of the city attorney to go down to 334 and see if he could get the officer. The officer is no longer there. And he did not even speak with Mr. Goss when I put him in a breakout room. So with that being said, I'm going to grant Council's motion to dismiss. I don't want to really say no officer necessarily. I'm just going to grant the motion to dismiss and close the matter out. The matter is out. Because he did appear, albeit he didn't discuss the case with the attorney. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great
Okay.
day,
Sir, will they send me something so I can put it in my records and have to say dismissal?
You would have to go online, Miss George, and you can print that off online if you go put your name in. All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Be good. Have a great day. All right.
Bye-bye.
Moto and Bryce. Let's get Bryce. I've called Moto a couple of times and they don't respond. All right. City of Detroit versus Marquise Bryce. Case number is SP117111011. SP117155551. I'm setting aside the default in that. U45505618. 217-423-121 and 217-423-131. Setting aside the default in that. Appearance for the record, please.
Tom's asked for Miss Grice. Your Honor.
I apologize.
Go ahead, Mr. Grice. State your name for the record, please.
Marquise Grice.
All right, so far, all I'm presented with is ROAs. In the matter, so I don't know if he wants to get an offer or he wants to just go to trial and the ROAs aren't there on the date of trial and if the actual complaints aren't in the file on the date of trial, then we'll be left to dismiss the cases. What did you want to speak to the lawyer? Could you speak to him in a breakout room, Mr. Rani?
Yeah, we could have a quick breakout room, Judge. Thank you.
Very well. Join the room, Mr. Grice. All right, Moto.
Yes.
What's your name, sir? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Miguel Ortiz.
He's been conducting all this business and everything, and you didn't have time to respond to the court.
No, Your Honor. My phone got turned off, and I didn't have money to get it cut on at the time.
No, I've been watching you. You've been on the phone since you were in court, and we've been calling your name. And
I didn't hear you call. I didn't hear you call my name, Your Honor.
I know because you were too busy on your calls.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Miguel Anders Ortiz.
Yes.
All right.
We're back on Grice, Judge.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Grice. Mr. Grice, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We have a bench trial date, Judge.
Yes, you certainly may. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Grice?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to give you a bench trial date of February the 16th, 2023 at 9 a.m., all right?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Okay.
Nothing further. Be safe. Have a great day.
Do the same.
Corporal Whitehead. Corporal Whitehead. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Miguel Anders Ortiz, case number SP131-8852, counts 1 and counts 2. SP131-88541, SP135-8020, counts 1 and count 2. SP139-5592, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Ortiz, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
Miguel Ortiz.
I apologize, Your Honor. Can we recall those cases? I had a hiccup here with the record.
Okay. City of Detroit versus Miguel Anders Ortiz, case number SP131-8852, counts 1 and counts 2. SP131-88541, SP135-8020, counts 1 and counts 2. SP139-5592, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Ortiz. Please state your name, sir.
Miguel Ortiz.
Today is the date and time set. We'll arraign them on these new cases.
We'd waive the formal reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I'm trying to see the cases here. And what's your, what did we have, do you have a valid license and registration and insurance, Mr. Ortiz?
No, Your Honor, not at this time. No, Your Honor.
You want to offer or you want a trial date? You want to speak to the lawyer?
Yes, I'd like to speak to a lawyer.
Is there an offer on this one yet, Judge?
Not yet. I can get an offer. Go ahead and speak with him momentarily. You get Mr. Goss to get an offer. Or if you want to wait, I can wait and speak.
Is Mr. Ortiz only have one matter, correct?
No, he's got, we just arraigned him on some other new cases. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What are the charges, Your Honor?
Expired plates, no insurance proof, driving while license suspended, license in right, unregistered, untitled, no insurance misdemeanor, and a seatbelt ticket.
FTD and expired plates.
There's the offer. Failure to display, $240. That will abstract to the Secretary of State. That will generate at least a 30-day suspension. Expired plates is a civil infraction. It will not abstract. That's $145 fine. And will dismiss the other tickets. He has an absolute right to a trial. You can join the breakout room now and speak to your client.
Mr. Ortiz, join the breakout, please.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, now let's get back to Mrs. Lee. Mrs. Lewis, sorry.
Yeah, I'm here, Your Honor.
Let's go back on, let's turn the camera on. All right, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Lewis. Now, Mrs. Lewis, throughout this whole process, I've given you nothing but respect. Have I not?
Your Honor, I never said that you didn't give me respect. I'm not here to actually go back and forth with you or battle you this morning.
I asked you a yes or no question. Have I not given you nothing but the utmost respect?
I never said you did, Your Honor. You did. I have too. I've gave you nothing but respect as well.
No, you haven't, because you just disrespected me talking about let's get this on, let's go with this. Or something to that effect. And I take that as being disrespectful, Ms. Lewis.
No, no one was trying to disrespect you. What I was trying to do was just avoid conflict. Because this whole time we haven't had conflict. But when you address me, asking me where's some money at.
Yeah, where is the money? Where is the money? You owe $240.
I paid the ticket. I paid the ticket that you told me to pay. I was just asking if you could look over your notes before you ask me where's the money at, because my ticket is paid that you told me to pay. I done paid out over $1,000 since me and you have been going back and forth with this case. $1,000 that I don't have because I'm unemployed. Sometimes you got to think about what people going through too.
Talk to your client, because I'm still getting some disrespect. Listen. Go in the breakout room, Mr. Baughman. Talk to Ms. Lewis.
Miss Courtney, I'll meet you in room 2, okay? I see you there.
We're ready for a plea on Ortiz, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Ortiz. Mr. Ortiz, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Judge, he would like to avail himself of that offer for the FTD and expired plates.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Ortiz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over the advice of rights with him, Mr. Duran?
I did, Judge. We went through it, and he understands his rights.
Okay. Mr. Ortiz, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you can put your hand down. Your attorney indicated that he went over the advice of rights with you verbally?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have any question as it relates to those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand? I'm going to go over a couple of those rights that are, I think, are very, one of those rights is very pertinent. You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention, Mr. Ortiz, back to February 23rd, 2022 at around 1:33 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Gratiot and Kilbourne Street. On that date and times or around that date and time, sir, did you have a contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you operating a motor vehicle on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't, Your Honor.
Okay, why is that?
Because my license was suspended.
All right, as it relates to find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display, as it relates, and that's a $240 fine, that is going to abstract to the Secretary of State. It's going to be a misdemeanor on his record. It does not carry any points, but it will generate at least another 30-day suspension. As it relates to the expired plate, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of all the other matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for expired plates, $145. And I'm going to dismiss the other matters, $240 plus 145. When can you pay, Mr. Ortiz?
I should be able to pay in March. I'm on a fixed income, Your Honor.
Okay, March is kind of a ways away. What you have disability or something? I mean,
Yes, yes, Your Honor. Yes.
And you're not working?
No, I'm not working, Your Honor. No.
All right, I find a good cause to give him that time. I'll give you till March the 20th.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further, Mr. Ortiz. Have a great rest of your day and be safe out there.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You too. All right. What happened to Bass?
I contacted Basil and he said that he's no longer representing anything. He only represented.
That's what we're doing. Okay, let's go back on the record. Last time, Ms. Perkins Lewis.
I'm here, Your Honor, representing myself.
That's correct, Judge. Harry Bachman for the defendant. She does not want me to represent her. We could not establish communication.
All right. Last time you were here, got a very, very, very good deal. Very good deal. It says pay 240, 240, 240, 125, and 120. All the other matters dismissed. Courtney Lewis, I see one case, SP 11680033. That case should be closed out and dismissed because it was paid. That's the one case you referenced. I think you forgot about the other cases you entered into the agreement to pay. But
No,
you come
Your
into
Honor,
court.
I think that's where we had a miscommunication that I don't think I quite understood last time we were in court.
Well, that's not, I mean, I thought it was very clear.
No, when you were breaking down the cases, because remember, you had brought up 2 tickets that were $240, correct? Were those the impartial plate tickets?
That's 2 of them, improper plates, yes.
Yeah, improper plates. I apologize. It was 2 improper plate tickets.
It was supposed to be 3 improper plates. It was 3 improper plates. You asked me to look at my notes, and that's exactly what I looked at. And my notes say exactly what I just said. SP 109-51061, improper plate dismissed upon payment. SP 1168003, counts 1 and count 3. Improper plate for both of those, $240 dismissed upon payment. Over, because it was such a long list of stuff, I can only put that on the thing that's written right at the bottom. So I went on the other side and read SP 105-91011, limited access 1 to 5, $125, and SP 109-51012,
Defective equipment. Is that what you said, Your Honor?
Like I did it right.
Was it good?
It was, I don't know, because it kind of got stuck in my throat. I don't know. Why are you looking at me like this?
Five cases that were
Your Honor, I didn't hear the last thing you were saying. It was on mute.
Okay. Again, I said defective equipment was the last thing I said, $120. Then it says dismiss all other cases that are checked. And I go back on the front and it's about probably at least 20 cases that were dismissed.
Okay. That's what she said when I went down there yesterday. When I went down there to pay the ticket, she did say that it was some more tickets that was on there, but that's where I had caught confusion at, because when we were talking back and forth between the clerk the last time, what I heard, now I could not, like I said, I could be wrong. We could have miscommunicated. I probably did not understand you, Your Honor. I thought you said you pay this one ticket and then all of these, the ones with the points, we would drop them off. So that's really my fault. That's why I only went down there and paid one.
All right, well, you need to come down here and pay the other ones, and that's why I asked you, where's the money when you came in? And then then I tell you to turn your camera on. You tell me that I need to get my baby together. Fine, I got that. Then you tell me I need to put a shirt on. I need to put a shirt.
That's what I want to apologize to you about too, Your Honor. I'm having a long morning, which is no excuse. There's no excuse to ever be not on point. You get what I'm saying? My baby came in and speared oatmeal all over my shirt that I had on. I'm having a long morning. I'm baby sick. I've been up all night. My God, baby. So I'm just a little tired, a little frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And there's no excuse for the way I'm acting or the way I was talking. But it's not like I didn't have a shirt on. I've been here in court. As soon as you called my name, I was changing her diaper. She spilled oatmeal on my shirt. I couldn't talk to you with a shirt like that. I don't even do that to you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's get back to the money. 240, 210. He paid $30 toward, it appears, toward one of the other improper plates. 240, 120, 125, and 210. It all comes to $695 more.
Okay.
I'm dismissing the SP 11680033 because that's been paid.
So can I ask you a question, Your Honor?
SP 11680033. Yes.
Once all of these, so I got 4 more tickets to pay. Once these are paid, will number 1, will my points be reduced? And then number 2, will all the other tickets that's on my driver record, would that, you said those would be dismissed as well, right?
They're already dismissed. That you don't have any points on your driving record.
Okay.
That's what this you got a very, very good deal. We did everything in this court and everybody did everything to help Miss Lewis out.
You know, you did, Your Honor.
I put you in the breakout room with a very, very distinguished and very patient lawyer, and for some reason you didn't even want to talk to him.
No, because he felt like I was trying to disrespect him, Your Honor, and that wasn't the case. So once you say go ahead and
I would think that I would kind of tend to agree with him. The way you came in here and disrespected the court, I would tend to agree with you. But
I mean, that's fine.
Let's move on. When are you going to be able to pay this, ma'am?
I need maybe 2 weeks to a month.
I'm going to give you 2 more weeks. I'm not even going to put a review. You don't even have to show back up. If you don't pay it, then you'll just go back into default status or warrant status again.
Yeah. So you said it was $695, correct?
$695. 2 weeks is February the 3rd, 2023. Pay by that date, or it'll revert back to warrant status. If it's nothing further, man, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day. Thank you.
You too.